Now, some of you may see that title and think I'm trying to speak some form of Latin.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, no, that title is extremely accurate for what the discussion is going to be about. I will start it this way to give you an idea. Let's look at the definition of the title of this video, Ulterior Altruism. We'll start here. Ulterior, an adjective, existing beyond what is obvious or admitted, intentionally hidden.
Okay.
Then here, altruism is the selfless act of helping others, prioritizing their welfare at a personal cost without expecting reward.
Please, go on.
So when you combine the two, you have ulterior altruism. You have someone or something that may be doing something great, good, beneficial, but the reason they are doing it isn't what it seems. And we're going to talk about that. I am a resident of the city of Dallas, and I have been here pretty much the entirety of my life. Since I was a young man, and I'm in my 50s now, there's a stretch of road in Dallas called Harry Hines. Harry Hines is known for many things. One of the nation's top hospitals is on Harry Hines. That would be Parkland. Harry Hines is known for its many industrial facilities, warehouses, things of that such. It was also known, since I was a knee-high boy, to be called the Stroll.
Enlighten me.
In case you don't know what the Stroll is, and some people here call it the Blade, the Stroll is where the ladies of the evening, the sex workers, the prostitutes, or in layman's terms, them hoes.
With a hose, with a slush.
That's where they walk up and down the sidewalk looking for their next client. Again, I am in my 50s. Harry Hines has been Harry Hines since I was too damn small to even know what a hard-on was.
That's a fact.
Yet, here in 2026, there has been a sudden uptick, an increased effort to shut down all this sex work and prostitution on Harry Hines.
What?
I'll start it with this. Here, the Dallas Police Department's Vice Unit, Human Trafficking Unit, and the Northwest Prostitution Task Force continue to aggressively enforce drug and sex crime laws in the Northwest Patrol Division. On February 12th, 2026, the city of Dallas sought and obtained a temporary restraining order against a business at the 10,600 block of Harry Hines related to the ongoing promotion of prostitution and narcotic sales by employees.
Damn.
That is called Pandora's. That is a gentleman's strip club. The Dallas Police Department is committed to disrupting the criminal enterprises that promote the sale of dangerous drugs and encourage human trafficking, and is proud to work with any law enforcement agency which shares the same mission. Okay, let's deal with the first part of this. It's not human trafficking.
Nope.
They say this because if they call it what it is, the public is going to ignore it. Understand that prostitution is what some refer to as the world's oldest profession. It has literally been happening since Bible days.
I mean, that's true.
But if they just say we're trying to stop prostitution, people are going to go, a very, very, very small percent of prostitution has anything to do with human trafficking. Very small percentage. The overwhelming majority are women who are out there of their own volition. What put them in that position? Again, up for debate. But they are out there of their own free will. Now, that links to this. Same day, this morning, multiple local and federal law enforcement agencies are conducting coordinated enforcement activities at several locations across the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. This activity is part of an ongoing blah, blah, blah. I just read that and the other thing. The image that you see here is a place that is literally right down the road from Pandora's. It's called Paris Adult Bookstore. Paris Adult Bookstore is just what it says it is. It's an adult bookstore. You go in, get your novelty stuff, your multiple variations of dildos and sex toys and adult DVDs, which I don't understand. The internet gives you all that shit for free when it comes to the DVDs. I digress. But in the back, they have video rooms where you can rent a DVD, watch it with someone, blah, blah, blah. And what it was actually being used for is those same people ladies, that worked Harry Hines would get picked up by Johns, the guys, get taken to the bookstore, go get a video room, and take care of their business. Okay? It was essentially a cheap motel for rent. Paris knew what was going on. Everybody knew what the spot was. Everybody knew this. It isn't something that suddenly popped up. This has been a thing, again, as I said, for years. As a matter of fact, check this video out.
It is the crackdown across multiple locations in North Texas, involving multiple agencies.
A lot of them. You name it, they over there.
Roy King had to come see, as local police and federal agents went in and out of Paris Adult Bookstore along Harry Hines.
Again, it's not new. Everybody knows where Paris is and what Paris is.
That's right.
The same happened at a home Friday in Plano.
I ain't never seen nothing like this in my whole entire life.
The agencies aren't saying much, only that it's a coordinated effort to disrupt criminal activity. Our sources tell us trafficking and money laundering are at the center.
That street, it's known as the Blade.
Bianca Davis is the CEO of New Friends, New Life, a local nonprofit that helps exploited and trafficked women and girls.
By the time someone's trafficked, that's not the first bad thing that's happened to them.
And let's stop right there. They say by the time someone's trafficked. Notice they keep using the word trafficked and they're lessening the word human trafficking. The reason that's being done is because what she said is very true. By the time they get out there, whatever led them to that, I will say 50-50, they had a very rough upbringing. They've had something in their past that led them down this path.
True that. True that.
But that whole human trafficking aspect of it, that's what they tried to push when they did this about 4 years ago. I made a video on it. And that time frame really caught my attention. I'm going to let them finish this and then.
On Thursday, a strip club also on Harry Hines called Pandora's was shut down. Posted to the front door is a restraining order. It is unclear if it's related to the raid. Dallas Councilwoman Gay Donnell Willis posted to social media that she is, quote, happy to see this effort to combat illegal activity in a high crime corridor.
And that, boys and girls, is where I want to go. Ulterior altruism. Remember I said 4 years ago, oh wait, an election. And then it hit me. It's a repeated cycle here in this city. If you ever want to see the crackdown on the prostitutes, crack whores, crack houses, if you want to see that, let it be an election.
Aha!
March 3rd, they're running primaries here as well as a lot of local local elections, city council types things. As I said, Harry Hines has been Harry Hines since I was little. So that's at least 4 decades. I worked at Pandora's over 20 years ago. That's 2 decades out of 4 decades. Harry Hines has been Harry Hines. There's also another strip club on Harry Hines called Lipstick that, out of curiosity, when these stories broke, I drove past, and lo and behold, it's shut down too.
Oh, really?
It's not the fact that they want to uphold the law, enforce their laws. No, it's the reason behind it. Because if you have an disingenuous, an ulterior reason behind doing this shit, it's not gonna last.
Nope.
No way.
It simply won't. Look up San Francisco pre-Super Bowl and then during Super Bowl. Even the residents, the citizens of San Francisco would tell you that the week of the Super Bowl, they couldn't find a homeless person.
Damn!
Before the Super Bowl got there, they couldn't walk down a sidewalk without tripping over one.
That's a fact. Facts.
And here we have city councilwoman. Oh, it's nice to see. Bitch, you don't care.
Not at all.
You honestly, because you're not there.
Nope.
It may fall into a city council person's district in their purview, but they're not there.
No. Absolutely not.
They honestly don't care. I am going to make it my mission to do another video after the election's over. I guarantee you that, let me see, this is February. By August, it'll be business as usual on Harry Hines again.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Because there is no genuine care to stop the prostitution, the sex work, or any other illegal activities that are going on.
No. He's got a point.
It's all politics. They honestly don't give a shit. They're doing this to get votes.
And that's it.
On the Facebook page, they have people commenting, and one person made the simplest and bravest comment of it all. He goes, temporary solution. What you ought to do is tax it, and legalize it, tax it, and conduct business.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I have my own personal feelings about prostitution. I did a video on that as well. Go look it up. But this whole, we're cleaning up the crime in the city of Dallas and the Northwest Corridor and blah, 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 and all that stuff that y'all saw.
It's bullshit.
All of it. They don't care. It's politics, man. And once the election's over, once these people get comfortable in their positions, they're going to turn their back on it all over again.
Exactly.
They really don't care. Because sadly, most of those same politicians partake in the activities that they condemn in these very same areas.
He's out of line, but he's right.
That's all I got for you on this edition of Free Mind Thinkers. If you like what you heard, click that like button. If you want to hear more, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and you'll know every time that I upload. Leave a comment before you go. Share me out there. Love me, hate me, agree or disagree. Let's get a conversation going because that's the most important thing. Once again, I thank you for your time. This is your man, Big Brother Tucker, representing Free Mind Thinkers, reminding you to always stand up, stand out, think differently. I'll holler.